Shumenov, Kazakhstan in the red. Alexei Kuziemski of Poland in the blue. Bob Papa, Teddy Atlas ringside. Shumenov, 20 years of age. He'll turn 21 on Wednesday. Kuziemski, 27 years of age in the blue. Kuziemski has done fairly well, Teddy, in international competition over the last couple of years. Twice at the European Championships, including this year. He captured bronze, and he was a bronze medalist at the World Championships last year.
That little bit of information would make him one of the favorites in this weight class. But he has a difficult opponent in Shumenov. Difficult style, Shumenov. Gets in, gets out. Your best chance to catch him, if you're Kuziemski, is to step with Shumenov as he goes back. Sometimes he will go straight back. And there you could see what was on the mind of Kuziemski. You can't just walk in, if you're Kuziemski, to catch Shumenov stepping back. I think you're better off if you give a little feint, a little fake. Try to make Shumenov step back maybe a little too soon, and then you won't do that. You will not just strike air and reach.
Right hand from Shumenov. And they asked the corner of Kuziemski. No coaching allowed. Only in between rounds.
There's good news and bad news about fighting the difficult style for Shumenov.
Round number 2 underway. Beibut Shumenov of Kazakhstan with the lead through 1 round. Kazakhstan was part of the Soviet Union. First appeared independently in the Olympic Games in Atlanta in 1996. It's located in Central Asia. Russia borders to the north, China to the east.
The southpaw Kuziemski is trying to figure out a way, as he gets a warning there, trying to figure out a way to close the distance on Shumenov without leaving himself wide open. Again, there's good and bad about Shumenov. The good for him is he steps out, makes you reach, makes dealing with distance very difficult. The good news, if you're facing him, as Kuziemski is, he's predictable. You know he's either coming in or going straight out.
Shumenov's corner. Coaching. Asked to quiet things down. Somsak Senglai from Thailand is the referee.
Both these fighters will change their stances every once in a while, from orthodox to southpaw or vice versa.
They have a scouting report on Kuziemski coming in. Is that not the most skilled, although he lands a good shot there, but his strength enables him to overpower opposition. Right now, that's gotten him in an 11-point hole.
And that's why, as you say that, you see Kuziemski changing a moment ago from southpaw to orthodox, now back to southpaw, trying to pull something out of the hat.
20-year-old Beibut Shumenov in control through 2 rounds. Round number 3 underway between Beibut Shumenov of Kazakhstan in the red and Alexei Kuziemski of Poland in the blue. You know, one other thing, Teddy, about the awkward style of Shumenov, he also has a 3-inch height advantage. So he keeps that distance plus his awkward style, it'll be even tougher for Kuziemski.
Exactly, and more importantly, if he punches at the right distance, that will give him and has given him an advantage so far. See, this is where you'd like to see, if you were a backer of Kuziemski, you'd like to see him keep his hands free on the inside. He's obviously having a lot of trouble negotiating the outside with the style of Shumenov. Inside, he looks physically stronger. He can be productive. He must keep his hands free when he's in close. If you're Shumenov, and if you're in his corner, you don't mind tying up on the inside because your fight is on the outside. But if, as I said, if you're with Kuziemski, you don't want to see this. You do not want to see clinches. You want him free inside, using his strength.
The gap has been narrowed to 8 points. It's 11 at one point in favor of Shumenov.
There are two things that are helping Shumenov right now. One is his style of using his legs, going in and out. The other is punches a little bit more concise. Kuziemski's punches kind of go along with his physical stature. Big, strong, wide punches. They don't get there quite as cleanly, quite as quickly.
Beibut Shumenov of Kazakhstan in control through 3 rounds. Fourth and final round between Beibut Shumenov, Kazakhstan in the red, and Alexei Kuziemski of Poland in the blue.
You know, it's going to be hard, at least in my estimation, for Kuziemski to catch up here, Bob, because they're looking for accurate scoring. And it just happens that because of the style of Kuziemski, he's not a real accurate puncher. Most of his punchings, as we said earlier, are looping variety. They're not usually the ones that get there clean or catch the eye of the judges.
And in one of the earlier rounds, he landed a pretty good straight right hand to the body, but he did not get credit as he was coming in.
And again, on the inside, Kuziemski may be physically stronger, but not using that physical strength right there, tying up, getting tied up. He can't win on the outside, I don't think. He needs to be effective on the inside, and he can't do that if he puts his hands behind Shumenov. Once again.
You always like to say allowing himself to get tied up.
Well, it takes two to tango. You do allow yourself to get tied up. You have to cooperate on some level. I would argue that Kuziemski is cooperating on some level right now with Shumenov. Not disciplining himself, not rotating his shoulders back or stepping back and letting his hands go. And right now, time is running short for Kuziemski. He needs distance on the inside, just enough to move his hands. And again, no distance. He smothers himself.
Kuziemski cautioned for pushing, but Shumenov right now kind of just sitting on the lead. He's allowing these clinches to happen and just tying up Kuziemski.
We talk about the mindset so often. This is the sweet science. If you do not think clearly, you cannot perform well. Kuziemski not thinking clearly, getting tied up.
Both corners caution for coaching. And there's the bell to end the bout.